General Motors and the UAW negotiated a $50,000 lump sum payment for retirees during their last contract agreement. If they want that lump sum, they'll have to retire at certain points in the contract. But now, people who plan to retire with that bonus, they're getting news that might not happen as soon as they expected. Our Andre Norrells, he spoke with a person affected by this decision. Andre?
Well, Jeff, this is all made possible through the Special Attrition Program, or SAP. Now, through that program, workers here at GM Propulsion Systems who would like to retire would be able to leave with an extra $50,000. But now those workers aren't too sure when they'll be will be able to take advantage of that. Tom Rudy has worked at GM Toledo Propulsion Systems for 38 years. He says retirement has been something he thought about here and there, but recently,
from the last contract on, I've been thinking about it real hard.
He says the $50,000 bonus to retire through the program was a surprise.
We just didn't think we were going to get anything like that.
The contract allows 3 specific times where people can retire with the lump sum bonus. Members like Rudy were hoping to retire the first half of this year, but now a letter from the UAW is complicating his plan, as the company will now decide when workers can take the retirement window.
Every single retiree that we had, and we put them on the wall. And these members just want to be added to the wall.
Local 14 President Tony Toddy represents union workers at GM Propulsion Systems. He says GM's reason for this announcement is because the company says there might be an accounting rule that would penalize the pension fund if too many people retire at once. But Toddy says this type of bonus isn't new.
We've dealt with these before, and if it wasn't an issue in 2019, when we had even more workers under the UAW GM umbrella, then why would it be a thing now? It just doesn't make sense.
He says this has already had an effect on members, saying one member was really sick, expecting to retire in January with the bonus.
Unfortunately, he passed away late January, and he died wondering if his family was going to get the $50,000. And that's how cruel this is.
As for Rudy, he says if he's not allowed to retire with the bonus soon, he'll leave without it.
Given it my all for 38 years, it's time for me to go. They always said, you'll know when it's time. And yeah, I know it's time.
Now, 250 workers are currently temporarily laid off here at GM Propulsion Systems. Toddy says that people taking advantage of these kind of programs could possibly help with future layoffs. Jeff?
Andre, did GM have any comment on this at all?
Yeah, Jeff, we reached out to them and they said in a statement, quote, GM and the UAW continue to work together to determine implementation, timing, and logistics for the first round of special attrition program offered in the current labor agreement. There will be a total of 3 implementation windows through the life of the contract. We have no more details to share at this time. Now, as always, we'll be sure to keep you updated as this story progresses. Reporting in West Toledo, Andre Norrells, WTOL.